Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Pravana ChromaSilk Vivids, violet 3.0 ounces. Looks like a true silver, and is absolutely beautiful, but it is necessary to lift to a pale yellow wide for this to work as it should. It looked like it was mixed with a tube of clear, and only a part of pink. No one wants orangey hues. Warm tones are one thing, but when it comes to being blonde, neutral, or ashy is best. 51:2 ratio with a liquidy white conditioner so that the product would be easier to spread since the dye is a thick cream. It lasted me about a full month, 15 washes about before it was more or less back to a neutral mildly ash-toned blonde. These colors wild orchid, green, and blue last a really long time if you take care of it. You can't bleach it. Color strippers don't work. Even after contacting Pravana, they recommend coloring a darker color over the Vivids. It almost works too good. Don't get this unless you're really ready to commit to the color. If you mainly stay on the cool side of the color wheel, you won't need to worry. It does stain if left on surfaces or hands for more than a few seconds, though, so wear gloves and wipe any drops off the tub quickly. So, if you don't stir it, you're likely going to end up with pink chunks through your hair. But keep a bottle of bleach handy in case you get some on the bathroom counter. It's a very strong color. The bleeding does stop over time, especially if you are maintaining it with the diluted conditioner method. If you don't shampoo frequently and wash with cold water, you can make it last for months. Followed up by leaving this dye in for about an hour, covered in saran wrap, and heat for about half that time with a blow dryer. With a splat, it was very light colored despite the deepness of the dye color itself, but with ChromaSilk, it went to exactly what the dye color was. The color was nice, and it lasted for a while. However, the dye arrived with a puncture in the tube, so dye was leaking out everywhere. Only if you look close up can you tell that Terry's small streaks of silver in there. The outdoor lighting is freshly done, and the indoor lighting is about 2 weeks after an at-home touch-up. It didn't fade like most brands in a way that makes you have to remove it yourself. After one wash, the green was almost completely gone. It took forever to wash out, and it stained everything. It smells nice, colors in a shorter time, and rinses out much faster than the other brand. The two mixed together made a really beautiful purple, but it only shows up in the sun. The best part is it won't wash out enough to look at for months and months. After about 20 shampoos with Head and Shoulders, applying an Epsom salt and baking soda paste and coconut oil soak, it's finally a lighter silver, not so blue-gray. Acted more like a toner. Took quite a few rounds to get the color to really show. Even better, the color fades slightly after every wash, so you end up getting the whole range of purple. Every single thing the washout touched is purple. It didn't want to come off of her body. This meant the one whose turn it was to get their hair dyed could occupy themselves for a while, at least 2 hours while it sat, and not have to worry about getting it everywhere. The first 2 are right after being dyed, the last 2 are weeks after having been dyed. Oh, and for those that want a platinum silver, this may not be the product you are looking for. You can get near a platinum silver by adding conditioner and letting it sit for an hour or more in your hair. Vivid silver is purple in the tube. Don't let this scare you. It is silver. You can dilute it with white conditioner for a lighter silver shade, or put it on straight onto platinum blonde hair for darker silver. If you want a long-lasting, beautiful violet shade in your hair, this dye is totally for you. Love the end result, and that it hardly bleeds in the shower when washing it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.